Japan Pro Wrestling. It is that man right there, Will Ospreay.
What did you expect? Hey? What did you expect? Is there anybody out there that doubts it now? Hey? Is there anybody that doesn't know? Allow me to present to you the greatest wrestler of all time, Will.
What the? What in the?
What?
久しぶりだな、新日本の皆様。なんでここにいると思う？ AEW 旗揚げした後にもう新日本の出なくていいと思った。次が必要だったよね。そしてその次は誰だった？もちろんそれは素晴らしい何でもできるウィル・オスプレイだ。どうなりましたか？ほら見てください。お客さん少なくなったし応援全然聞こえない。もちろんそれはパンデミックのせいですよってよく言われるんだけど、それは本当ですか？本当のパンデミックはお前だと思う。お前と他のぐるぐるトランスレートの外人選手、みんなはただケニー・オメガのモノマネしようとしてる。だから驚くことに新日本から電話かかってきた。正直と言うとあんまり興味ないです。でももう一回ファンのためにプロレスのためにウィル・オスプレイとケニー・オメガの違いを見せます。I will save your promotion. I will once again change the world. I haven't forgotten what you've done, and I'm coming for you. Wrestle Kingdom, well, I'll be there. Until then, I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Bang!
Omega's challenged Ospreay for Wrestle Kingdom 17.
Wow.
The way I see it, he left and I stayed. And I stayed when it got bad and I kept the heartbeat going. So if you want to come back, be my guest. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom.
Surprise, surprise. The Golden Boys come back. Well, convenient time. Anyone else think it's just like the tiniest bit convenient? The moment New Japan starts getting out of the light after mine, the United Empire, and so many of the New Japan wrestlers' hard work. And now people want to start coming back. After they left for greener pastures and took the money over loyalty, now people want to come back. You know what everyone's actually been saying, and like, I have to even admit it to myself, eh? I've been wrestling this whole time in Kenny Omega's shadow, haven't I? As I admit, I am no Kenny Omega. I can't speak the language. Man, the guy is just a 1 in a million guy. That's why I looked up to him. That's why I saw him as an idol and as a role model. And you simply can't let go of what I did January 4th, 2019. When you and everyone else were leaving, and I debuted the Hidden Blade and your friend. And he couldn't say goodbye to you when you left. And you couldn't let go of that, could you? In my best work has been in your shadow. And why the bright lights of AEW hides your shadow. All this shadow's been doing is putting on live performances, making sure that New Japan has a pulse. Hey, if any Westerners don't watch New Japan, and if they only hear about what the stuff that's happening in New Japan, it's because of me. Because I put in the effort, and I keep going and going and going. And I am at my best that I have ever been. And I have done it in your shadow. And now, funny enough, the moment those AEW lights start turning off and going dim, you started noticing your shadow again. And you notice that this shadow is almost as big as you are. And if you don't come back to January the 4th, if you don't come back to Japan to stop me, then what's going to happen? Because the sands of time are running out with me and New Japan Pro Wrestling. Will I stay and will I go? Who knows? But I have stayed. And I have stayed and I've gotten better and better. And I want to say it, I think I'm better than you. So when you come over to Japan and you perform in the pandemic era of Japanese wrestling, there's no crowds cheering your name. There's just this. That's it. And you're going to be left alone in the dark with your shadow. And your shadow's going to be shit talking. And he's going to be saying that I'm better than you. And you'll hear one other voice. And that's the referees counting 1, 2, 3. And I will stand over you. The shadow will stand over you. And I will say, I am better than Kenny Omega. Why not risk it all? You was the first ever United States champion. What a way to define this belt than for you to come after me. IWGP United States Championship will be on the line. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. And all that time, remember when you pulled me to one side? You pulled me to one side and you said the words, you said, New Japan are gonna need you to step up. I have fucking stepped up. I have done stuff that you will never, ever do. Now you're in my playground. A place that I get the heartbeat going in this place. Sacrifice after sacrifice after sacrifice. And I'm still here. And I'm clutching on to this red leather and gold. And I beg of you, maybe work on the gas just a little bit. Because those TV matches aren't going to help you out. Now, if you didn't get the memo, New Japan Pro Wrestling has a new top star. And his name's Will Ospreay. But this isn't the guy you met, is it? Before the money, before the United Empire, before all of this, I was an assassin. Maybe it's time I bring him back. I'm after Nick Kinney.